parliamentary democracy of India, it is the Prime Minister who enjoys the maximum limelight. For the past 10 years, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had the brutal majority to brighten the halo to his constitutional post.
मैं नरेंद्र दामोदर दास मोदी ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा। मैं संघ के प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक और शुद्ध अंतःकरण से निर्वहन करूंगा।
The opposition was decimated to double digit. For both his first and second term, the biggest opposition party, the Congress, could only manage 44 and then 54 seats respectively. So there was no leader of opposition in the parliament.
The people's mandate has given befitting reply to the BJP and their politics of hate, corruption and deprivation.
But in his third term, Congress has gained enough numbers and its coalition of India bloc is the main opposition with 234 seats.
Informing the decision of appointment of Rahul Gandhi as the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha.
Rahul Gandhi is now the legitimate claimant for the post of leader of opposition.
I, Rahul Gandhi, having been elected a member of the House of the People, do solemnly affirm that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India.
This is his first electoral role. After meandering through many lanes and by-lanes of Indian politics since his electoral debut in 2004.
मैं अब यहाँ पे 20 साल से आ रहा हूँ। अमेठी में हमारा रिश्ता 40 साल पुराना है।
He remained in shadow, repeatedly refusing ministerial post in Manmohan Singh-led UPA 1 and 2. Just when everyone was about to write him off 7 years after he won his first election, Rahul Gandhi decided to emerge as the leader first. The pillion rider reached Bhatta Parsol in the early hours of 11th May 2011 and very uncharacteristically the politician announced that he would lead the farmers' agitation. The BSP government led by Mayawati in Uttar Pradesh scrambled to contain the situation. But the media had got the smell of a story and throughout the day they ran rolling bulletins on this young charismatic leader. Suddenly, everybody sat up and took notice. Bhatta Parsol marked his second coming in politics. He was arrested and then released by the Uttar Pradesh police. Farmers and party workers surrounded the police station and the pundits believed that the Gandhi scion was ready to take over the mantle, only to be dismantled piece by piece 3 years later, from a leader to a pappu, a dynast, a privileged novice, and his party reduced to less than 50 seats in 2014 parliament elections. For the next 5 years, the more he tried to dislodge the labels passed on him by the mighty BJP and its Pradhan Sevak, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the more he got entangled in the trap. The multiple national award winner shooter, black belt in martial arts form, the Vipassana meditator, seemed awkward, out of place. His Jadoo ki Jhappi caused him more trouble and the wink earned him greater disdain. In 2019, Congress marginally improved its position to cross 50 seats in the parliament. But it was no validation for the promise that Rahul Gandhi's strongest supporter hoped for. One by one, the young Turks of Congress started to drift away and join the ship that was sailing saffron, while the grand old ladies stood stuck by the shore with tattered sail and a broken hull. That was the turning point in this story, from where it was time for the next 5 years to step by each step to rise.
नफरत के बाजार में मोहब्बत की दुकान खोल रहा हूं। एक झटके से,
To roar.
एक झटके से
हिंदुस्तान के सारे ग्रेजुएट होल्डर, डिप्लोमा होल्डर, उन सबको 1 साल के लिए अप्रेंटिसशिप मिलेगी। 1 लाख रुपए साल का, 8,500 रुपए महीने का, खटाखट उनके बैंक अकाउंट में।
To be the man of the match in 2024 Grand Battle of Parliament election. Hours after the final phase of polling in Lok Sabha elections concluded, several exit polls predicted the NDA could win 400 seats, sending the Sensex soaring. On 4th of June, as the official numbers emerged, the BSE Sensex plunged over 6,000 points to the 70,300 mark, while the Nifty 50 ended at 21,884.50. Market capitalization decreased by 45.56 lakh crore rupees to 380 lakh crore rupees, causing hefty losses to the investors. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi on the 6th of June called the crash deliberate market manipulation.
We are absolutely convinced that this is a scam. Somebody has made thousands of crores of rupees at the cost of Indian retail investors, and the Prime Minister and the Home Minister have given an indication to buy. And this is a criminal act.
Rahul posed direct questions to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah.
This is directly the Prime Minister of India, Home Minister, who are privy to data on actual election results, who have IB reports, who have their own data, who are advising retail investors to buy stock.
The Congress leader has demanded a joint parliament committee probe.
We are interested in having a joint parliamentary committee, a JPC, to investigate the role of the Prime Minister, the role of the Home Minister, role of BJP members, and also those people who have done these fake exit polls. And finally, we want to understand who are the people, these foreign investors, who did these trades. So we want an investigation for that.
The chorus grew for Rahul Gandhi to become the leader of opposition, a post that has been vacant for a decade since Congress, as the biggest opposition party, could not muster enough numbers to claim the post. Rahul Gandhi himself kept the government and the Prime Minister on its toes, watching its every move.
Arrogance of power. After the election, you saw the Prime Minister doing this to the Constitution. So you can see that the people of India have spoken. And also notice that hatred has been defeated by love and affection. Arrogance has been defeated by humility.
When the time came, he first decided to opt for the family bastion of Rai Bareli and make way for his sister Priyanka to make her electoral debut from Wayanad.
जो मेरी बहन ने यहाँ मेहनत की, 2-2 घंटे सोकर जो मेरी बहन ने रायबरेली में चुनाव में काम किया, उसके लिए मैं दिल से धन्यवाद करता हूं प्रियंका का और आप सबका।
बड़े सोच समझ के हमने तय किया कि वायनाड से खाली सीट पे प्रियंका जी लड़ना चाहिए और इसीलिए हम पार्टी के ओर से और मेरे ओर से उनको धन्यवाद देता हूं कि हमारी बात को उन्होंने रखी है और माना है दोनों ने, इसीलिए मैं आपके सामने आके डिक्लेयर कर रहा हूं
The stage was set. It was time to assume the role formally. Rahul Rajiv Gandhi was all set for a match in Modi 3.0 to play the role of an opposition waiting in the wings.
Jai Hind, Jai Samvidhan.
The government locked horns with the opposition. First, with the speaker selection, Rahul Gandhi led India bloc in a bargain to claim the post of deputy speaker.
Speaker sir, राजनाथ सिंह जी ने खारगे जी से कहा, देखिए आप हमारे स्पीकर को सपोर्ट कीजिए. ऑपोजिशन, पूरी ऑपोजिशन ने कहा है, हमने सब के सब से बात की है, पूरे ऑपोजिशन ने कहा है कि हम स्पीकर को सपोर्ट करेंगे, मगर कन्वेंशन ये है कि डेप्यूटी स्पीकर ऑपोजिशन को मिलना चाहिए. राजनाथ सिंह जी ने कल शाम कहा था कि वो खारगे जी को कॉल रिटर्न करेंगे. अभी तक राजनाथ सिंह जी ने खारगे जी का कॉल रिटर्न नहीं किया है. तो मोदी जी कह रहे हैं कंस्ट्रक्टिव कोऑपरेशन हो, और फिर हमारे नेता को इंसल्ट करा जा रहा है.
When not guaranteed, he forced the government to go for election of the speaker.
Those in favor may say aye.
Though the opposition lost it, as the number was always on the side of the ruling bench, it successfully sent a message out.
Speaker sir are the final arbiter of that voice. Of course, the government has political power, but the opposition also represents the voice of India's people. And this time, the opposition represents significantly more voice of the Indian people than it did last time. Speaker sir, the opposition would like to assist you in doing your work. We would like the House to function often and well. Speaker sir, it is very important that cooperation happens on the basis of trust. It is very important that the voice of the opposition is allowed to be represented in this House. I am confident that you will allow us to represent our voice, allow us to speak, allow us to represent the voice of the people of India. Speaker sir, the question is not how efficiently the House is run. The question is how much of India's voice is being allowed to be heard in this House. So the idea, Speaker sir, so the idea that you can run the House efficiently by silencing the voice of the opposition is a non-democratic idea. And this election has shown that the people of India expect the opposition to defend the Constitution, the Samvidhan of this country. And we are confident that by allowing the opposition to speak, by allowing us to represent the people of India, you will do your duty of defending the Constitution of India.
The leader of the opposition for the 18th Lok Sabha promises to be the voice for the people his coalition collectively represents.
इसके पूर्व हमने देखा कि वे पाकिस्तान और चाइना, जो हमारे दुश्मन मुल्क है, उनके प्रवक्ता के रूप में काम करते हुए देश ने देखा है. हमारी साहसी सेना उनके साहस पर आशंका लेते हुए देश ने देखा है. तो उनसे उम्मीद है कि वे प्रतिपक्ष के नेता के रूप में सदन में काम करें.
राहुल गांधी, उनको बधाई देता हूं एलओपी बनने के लिए, और हम सब विपक्ष के लोग मिलकर के काम करेंगे, सत्ता पक्ष से जवाब मांगेंगे.
All our demands. It is not his wish, it is the wish of the people of this country. So he has accepted, and I would like to congratulate Srimati Sonia Gandhi, our ACC President Mallikarjun Kharge, for taking up a bold decision to insist upon him to accept this responsibility, and the Congress Party and India Alliance will grow more stronger, and they will focus much to safeguard the democracy of this country.
There have been instances in the past where leaders like Atal Bihari Vajpayee, P.V. Narasimha Rao and Rajiv Gandhi have served both as the Prime Minister and leader of opposition. Rahul Gandhi has assumed for the first time an electoral post and rank that is equivalent to a cabinet minister.